can't hear you. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
You're not supposed to take a picture of the gate.
You said I'm not what?
You're not supposed to take a picture of the gate.
Why is that?
It's law.
Oh, a law? What's the law?
It's one of the U.S. codes.
Oh, do you mind if I approach so I can hear you?
Huh?
I'm going to approach you so I can hear you. What, say it again?
It's a U.S. code.
Okay.
798.
Oh, okay. And that's inside the gates?
No.
Yeah.
No, actually, it reads will not.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't say inside the gate.
Oh, you think this is the first gate that I've found?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
But it's the first time I've seen you do it.
Oh, okay. Cool. And who are you that would be barking orders at me?
I'm not barking any orders.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're not supposed to be doing it.
Oh, are you with the military?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What, are you a colonel or officer?
Civilian.
Oh, okay. So you're a civilian contractor?
No.
Okay.
I'm a civilian. I'm a Department of the Army civilian.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. I'm going to take a few pictures, maybe, I don't know, a couple hours. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So as soon as I'm finished my story.
Whatever.
Yeah. Cool. Have a good one. Be safe. They gonna run me over? At least he puts his blue lights on.
How you doing?
Good, you?
Pretty good.
You're good.
So, what's the purpose of the film?
Whoa, you're kind of getting a little close there. Let me back up a little
what's
bit.
the purpose of the
Can you do me a favor? Can you keep your hands out of your pockets there for citizen safety?
I'm not in my pocket.
Okay, thank you. I thought
Hold on to my radio.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. So again, what's the purpose of your film?
And who are you, sir?
I'm Officer Hernandez. Lieutenant Hernandez, Fort Campbell Police.
And what's your badge number?
Hotel 7810.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah.
So again, what's the purpose of your
For news.
I'm sorry?
News.
News?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
The problem is you are on Fort Campbell property right now.
Okay.
So filming is unauthorized on Fort Campbell property.
This is the public
You can
sidewalk,
walk-
sir.
You can walk over there. This is federal property.
Where is this at?
You can walk across the street, get completely off our property, and you can
Yeah,
film
this
to
is-
your heart's desire.
Yeah, this is actually not part of Fort Campbell.
No, Fort Campbell property ends at the curb.
Okay, I'll go out to the curb then. Yeah. This is obviously.
Our property ends at the curb.
Yeah, there's an
If
easement.
you want to go stand out in the street, knock yourself out.
Really? You don't believe in public easements? So if I don't, what's going to
When
happen?
it comes to you're on Fort Campbell property.
So if I don't, no, this is actually a public easement.
Well, this is Fort Campbell
yeah.
property, regardless of what you consider.
So if I don't, what's going to happen?
I could possibly
Arrest
take
me?
you in. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
This is actually a public easement right here. So I mean,
Well,
you're talking a
That
foot or
would be
so.
something between you and the judge to decide.
Oh, so you would arrest me first?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll stand right here then.
Completely off the property.
All right.
Well, you stay off our property, I don't care what you do.
So if I come right here, I'll be arrested.
I can, yes.
You can't. Well, this is a public sidewalk right here.
I can. This is federal property.
No, this is actually an
This is
easement.
federal property.
So what happens if they
Do
put
you
a?
really want to go there? Do you
Well-
really want to go there? I understand the whole purpose of this.
What's the purpose?
You're not the first person I've dealt with as far as the...
Wait, dealt with? What's this right here?
Stay off our property. You can film all you...
So if I come onto your property, what's going to happen?
We've already...
So you'll arrest me if I.
already...
So if I come onto the public sidewalk,
already discussed that.
I'm just asking. So if I come on,
already answered.
so I can't come on the public sidewalk.
I already answered.
Really? So I can't come on the public
I
sidewalk.
already answered that question.
Okay.
Okay?
Have you ever been into a federal lawsuit, sir?
Yeah, actually I have.
Okay. Well, this is actually, well, if the city or the county puts in a public sidewalk, I'm allowed there all day long.
But again, the city and the county won't put anything on our property.
Well, but you still have a right of way where people can walk in the grass and not walk in the street.
Federal property.
No, it's not. It's called an easement, sir.
federal property.
It's called easement rights. So.
That's between you and the judge if you go there.
Well, it'll be. I'll actually follow it with you in your individual capacity. Yeah.
And I've already answered your question.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll be out here a few hours. Yeah.
Knock yourself out.
Absolutely.
Stay off our property.
Stay off your property. It's the people's
I said
property.
our property.
It's the people's
Federal
property. It's public
Okay,
property.
So I am I am part of that people, right?
Yeah, but you work for the people, sir. You swore. Did you raise your hand and swore an oath? Or are you in the military?
I'm out.
I said, were you? Were you in the Army?
Yes.
And so you swore it twice then, right?
I guess.
So do you understand what the First Amendment is, right?
I'm really looking forward to see this on YouTube.
Oh, absolutely. Do you understand what the First Amendment is?
Yes.
Do you understand the Constitution?
Yes.
Okay, so you understand that this is a public sidewalk.
That there's a military installation.
Yeah, past those gates, you see where it says restricted area? I'm allowed to come all the way up to that sign there.
Our property ends right there.
No, it's we the people's property, sir.
The federal property ends at the curb.
It's the taxpayers' property, sir.
You track what I've told you.
Well, I gathered that if
you understand what
so if I go on there, I'll be arrested. I get you.
what I told you?
Yeah, I get you. Can you do me a favor though? Can you put your hands down so I can see them, just for citizen safety? Thank you.
If you're afraid of my hand being on my radio, you got issues.
Oh, well, apparently you don't understand sarcasm. So, hey, how you doing? And so, are you under the understanding if I come onto a public sidewalk that I'll be arrested?
So this is military property now.
Right, but do you understand how easements work? Like, what if the county or the city put a sidewalk here? Would I not be allowed on the sidewalk? Okay. Yeah.
I look and told you, I gave you directions, right?
I can't hear you. Can you actually step a little closer so I can hear you?
Yeah, earlier you wanted me to get away from it.
Well, I guess because you were like this close. With the traffic, I can't hear you.
As long as we're tracking, you stay off federal property, you can film all you want.
Oh, so if I... Huh.
All right, you stay off federal property, you can film all you want.
Stay off federal property. So if I come back on, I'll be arrested. Yes? Is it?
That once before.
Can you just say yes?
I answered that once before.
Are you afraid to say yes?
That once.
Are you afraid to say it again?
Go back and watch the video.
Okay.
Hear me say answer.
What's the why do you have problems with taking pictures of the signage here and people coming in on public property?
That's just under the 18U.
Do you understand that there's a restricted area sign right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Even if it was federal property, I'm allowed up to the
Yeah.
fence taking pictures.
Do I address you as ma'am or sir? I'm not sure.
Wow. Have I disrespected you?
I'm just curious. I don't want to disrespect you by misgendering you.
Oh, I don't give a shit what you call me, to be honest with you. Yeah. You can call me.
As long as we understand you.
I mean, you're an oath breaker right now. You swore it twice, and now you can't even uphold your own oath. So, to me, you're a piece of shit.
Matter
So,
of opinion.
it is. You're right. So just like people misinterpret public easements.
Stay off the property.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. All right. I'll see you soon. Wow. Tyrant's walking right there. You might want to go apologize to people who have died. You might want to go visit a cemetery and apologize. I did.
Where? With
You'll see the video. You'll see the video. Hey. Is this a consensual conversation? Is this consensual?
Well, they called in on you.
Oh, is it consensual?
I mean, are you speaking to me?
I'm sorry?
Are you going to speak to me?
Is it consensual?
I'm asking you, that's what you're asking me. It's consensual to me. I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Okay. Have a good day.
Oh. I'll talk to you. Come here. Yeah.
I just want to ask if you're okay.
And who are you with?
Oak Grove Police Department.
Oh, okay. And what's your name?
Officer Adams.
And what's your badge number?
908.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so they called in on you. Said on Fort
Who's they?
Fort Campbell called
Okay.
in
Okay.
and said that you were filming over there.
Is that illegal?
On Fort Campbell, that's who it is.
Oh.
Here, it's not.
Now, can I ask you a quick question? Do you mind crossing the street with me?
Oh, no, I'm not going to.
Okay. Well, can I ask you a quick question then?
Yes, sir.
Is this public property?
It is.
So I can be here all day long and film. Is that public property over there?
So-
now, just 5 feet. There's a curtilage and an easement, correct?
Correct.
So if the city or the county or whoever wanted to put a sidewalk in there, could they?
Technically, absolutely should.
And I would be okay to be over there, right?
Technically,
So whether there's a sidewalk or not, I'm still lawfully allowed to be there, correct?
as far as I know.
Would you arrest me if I walked over there on that grass? Like
I'm
within
probably
like the first 5 feet or so?
Probably not.
If I was committing a crime, would you come over and arrest me?
Well, if you were committing a crime,
Right, obviously,
yes.
because that would still technically be on the easement, which is still the city property, correct?
Technically, it's county property over there. So it's a little
Well, county,
different.
whatever,
It's a
yeah.
little different.
Potato, potato.
Yeah. So, but like, are you good? Like, that's the question. Because they called
Well,
me
I
and
don't-
they said a welfare check said you were walking in the road.
A welfare check?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, he actually told me he would arrest me if I was in the grass there, so that's why I was in the roadway.
Well, see, the federal installation's a little different.
No,
For
it's
me,
not.
personally,
Well, I'm just saying. Okay, say this situation was over there with the sidewalk, and I was standing there. Yeah, it's
wouldn't be a problem to me.
right, absolutely, and it shouldn't be a problem with them.
Federal installation, they do things a
Absolutely.
little different over there.
Well, no, it's still law.
Well,
It's still the Constitution. Am I right?
it's a little different on the federal installation.
You have your body cam on back there? Okay, cool.
Red light, right?
Yeah, so cool.
So, but like I said, they called it a welfare check, so I'm just checking on you. You're good to go.
Do I look okay?
I mean, you look fine to me.
Okay.
But that's
How you doing, sir?
Good.
And what's your name, sir? How do you say that?
Self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory. You're not going to be a level of professionalism and just tell me your name?
If you're going to talk to this officer,
And what's your name, sir?
it's right there.
It's right. So I'll just call you right there?
Yep.
Officer right there?
That'll work.
Okay. And what's your badge number? There's no number on there. There's not a badge number on there?
Sergeant Police.
Sergeant, you said Sergeant Police?
Yeah, you know, that's all you need to know.
Okay, cool.
okay. But you're good though. That's all it is. You're okay.
Well, I knew that.
Wandering around the streets or nothing.
I appreciate the smile.
Yeah, no problem. But like, you're good? You're okay though. That's
Well,
all it is.
I don't answer questions, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. But you look fine to me, so I'm gonna head out. You have a great day.
We
Okay.
don't answer questions either.
Well, your policy says you have to. Do you not serve the public?
You know what, Paul?
Do you know? What about a level of professionalism? A level of, I'll get it. What about a level of professionalism?
Copy of our
A
policy.
level of professionalism. No, you're not. You just told me you don't answer questions.
You get a copy of our policy letter, then tell us what we can and can't do.
Well, why don't you tell me? Is it your policy?
You don't know our policy letter.
Why are you being so hostile, sir? Was I pleasant with you? Was I rude to you?
No,
So why is he being rude to me? I mean, he's supposed to serve the public.
ma'am, nobody's being rude to you. So,
But he is.
but-
That's my subjective opinion.
Okay, that's your
Yeah.
opinion.
You thought that I wasn't being rude to you, but this guy's being, I guess, lack of a better word, kind of an asshole.
I don't think he's being rude.
I do.
That's professional.
That is. But see, but you're required. You're in uniform, sir. You're representing the Oak Grove PD. Can you do me a favor, though? Can you take your hands out of your pockets for citizen safety?
No, I cannot.
Really? For citizen? Do you mind taking it out for citizen safety?
Are you a
I don't have
police
hands on my
officer?
But you have your hands right there. Do you mind taking them out? I know, but do you mind taking them out for citizen safety?
Ma'am, have a good day.
You want to de-escalate the situation?
Have a good day, ma'am.
Okay. You don't like de-escalating the situation? Bye. I can stand here at the public sidewalk.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I can too.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're wasting tax dollars. I'm not.
I'm not wasting tax dollars. I'm not out of law. Right now, this is the tax dollars. I was called here for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Cool beans.
So,
I don't know what's up with the smug attitude, though.
what is that?
Well, I mean, you're not wanting to talk to me. You're, being kind of, I guess, lack of a better word, you're being kind of passive aggressive.
You don't answer questions. It goes both ways.
Well, I mean, if you were out of uniform, I'd agree with you.
If I'm not legally obligated to answer any of your questions.
But why don't you do it as a level of
Just like
professionalism?
Right now, you're not legally obligated to answer any of your other questions.
Absolutely, have I?
No, you haven't.
There you go. Huh?
Have I answered yours?
No, you told me you
There
wouldn't.
you go.
But, level of professionalism representing Oak
You're
Grove.
not being very professional.
I don't have to, though.
You got a thing on who you work for, Texas, right?
Texas? That's called MD Anderson. I get it. You can go to the thrift store and get these.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you work for somebody because you're recording and you're probably going to put it all over YouTube or whatever.
Maybe. I might call whatever the local news is, and that way they can pick up a story on a bad officer.
Okay. I'm a bad officer.
That's subjective, though.
Exactly.
Huh.
That's your opinion.
It is. I'm allowed to have that in America, though, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Yeah. You might want to work on his attitude. Yeah. Maybe give him a hug. Give him a hug, please.
You want to give me a hug?
No, I want her to. I probably wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, she might want to give you a hug.
This audit takes place right at the Fort Campbell military base on the Kentucky-Tennessee line, and it's one of the clearest examples of military police trying to claim ownership of public space. The auditor starts by showing the layout, signs, fences, and restricted area markers that clearly begin beyond the gate. There's no trespassing line, no blue boundary stripe, no government property sign, just a public easement and a sidewalk. In other words, he's standing on public ground. Soon after, a Fort Campbell MP named Officer Hernandez arrives, claiming the sidewalk itself belongs to the base and threatening arrest if the auditor doesn't get off federal property. The auditor pushes back hard, explaining public right-of-way easement law and that taxpayers fund every inch of that ground. Hernandez admits he'd probably arrest him anyway, proving the arrogance on camera. Local Oak Grove police later arrive for a bogus welfare check, but even one of their officers admits on record that the auditor is right. The grass and easement belong to the public, not the feds. The contrast couldn't be clearer. Military cops making up rules versus city cops quietly confirming the truth. By the end, the MP stalked him back to his car, writing down his plate number, aimed petty retaliation for being out-educated. Let's keep going.
We headed into a police department to see what they've got going on. They're playing games with some body cameras, not releasing things. You have a smiley face, thank you. I was going to see if I could find out why I wasn't provided body camera of Fager's interview on an IA.
Okay.
Just want to know.
All right, let me see what I can find.
I'll be here, thank you.
She said that our attorney said he's exempt from statute 119.
Okay. Who's she?
Sergeant Geiger.
And there's a really cool statute called 119071.
Okay.
Here, I'll write that down for you. You got to know the statutes when you deal with criminals, right?
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I want. I want to know why that it's exempt.
Okay.
You can't hide it why it's exempt.
Right.
So
Okay.
let's do it.
Okay, let's find out. I was given this statute to give you.
No, that's not 119071 says. 119071.
This is 3.
No. What I'm saying.
Okay.
When you there's two parts to the statute. This is why I say you got to know the law when you're dealing with criminals. The one is that you're required to disclose what the exempted information was, and then 119071 sub F or paragraph F is in writing with specificity. That's not specificity.
Okay. Well, I can have her get back with you on why.
In writing
Yeah.
with specificity.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be
I will
great.
let her
So
know.
you want me to take that? Is that
You
something I can?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, let's go back here to the clerk and find out what she says about this. I am even not happier.
Oh no.
Do you know what that exemption is for? 119073F.
I can look it up real fast. You see?
Because that's what they just gave me there for citing that it's exempt.
I can look.
If you put do Control F and then do
Assert. Yeah,
parentheses 3,
that's a good idea.
that'll get you to that paragraph and then just drop down to F.
119.071F is the reason why.
Yeah, with
That one's
specificity.
easy.
And there's nothing on the Florida statutes about that right there.
About this number?
No, I don't see one. I believe 3F on the other one is for fire safety.
Which it might be.
That can't
Yeah,
be.
fire safety.
Is
Some
that?
manuals for security or fire safety personnel.
Yeah, but they gave me everybody else's interview and they didn't give me his.
Was he a fire?
No, that doesn't deal with personnel. That deals with
Oh,
that
duh.
security camera.
No, you're right. That's
Yeah.
my bad. Sorry. My
That's all right.
brain gets...
Let me go see if I can talk to them again. Sorry, I'm back. This statute doesn't go anywhere. There's no statute for that.
Okay.
There's not
Okay.
one statute. for
Well, I know she said she's going to get back with you on why.
that. Yeah, I'm here,
with the
but
just
can we
FOIA.
confirm that so that I can start my research?
Confirm this statute?
Yeah, that's not an existing statute.
Okay.
It doesn't exist.
They said they would contact you through the Just FOIA.
Who's they? Sarah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So was that an intentional misleading of the statute then?
No,
Can
I
see
don't.
that again? Let me
I
see
don't
which one it
believe
is.
so.
It's 11907. I can't reach it. Thank you. 11907-3F. Yeah. Is she here to talk to?
Let me see. I know she's on a conference call in a meeting, and I didn't want to
Oh,
interrupt.
now, how do I file a complaint against that Sarah Geiger?
I can get a form for you.
It's actually a public records violation. I don't really want to fill one out. Do I have to
Oh,
fill
okay.
those out?
No, I can call another office. Okay.
Yeah, that would be good. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I paid for redactions.
Mm-hmm.
You've charged me for them.
Yes, sir.
And here we are. I got a video that's not even given to me. I said Fager's interview. So what if you guys charge me all this money for stuff and here I am paying for it, making me drive down here, toying with me?
It's not me. I didn't do anything. So
Well, this lady Bonnie back here, she's the ultimate one in charge of records, and she designates as someone that she trusts.
no, absolutely. And I'm going to let her know, and I'm sure she'll address it.
Yeah,
Absolutely, because that's not okay. No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm not the enemy. I'm not trying to make it any difficult for you.
No,
I get it. I don't understand it either, and I would like to know why as well, because that doesn't
It doesn't jive. You're hiding
No,
records.
absolutely. No, I agree.
I agree. You got two children officers that are fighting amongst each other here.
Mm-hmm.
Other officers are tired of it. They want to come and do their job.
Yeah.
So who has the authority to go over there and say, hey, he's looking for a statute,
I'll
he's
walk
here.
over there. I mean, since Bonnie's not here, I can walk over there and see.
They said their attorney, if they have something from their attorney, just say, hey, forward that me real quick so we can clarify this, because the magic word that I'm using is unlawfully withholding records and unlawful delay.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
No, I hear you. I will walk over and see what's going on.
Hey, how are we doing today, Mark?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Awesome.
I was asked to...
Yeah, she's coming over to get some stuff here. It's either going to be a written report or a complaint. I don't know which one you want to do it. But
I was called to take a complaint from you.
Yeah, I think it might be better with a state statute a documentation report.
Okay. Do you want to fill out a statement?
Yeah, I can do a verbal one. You guys do verbal on body camera?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely. So I don't want to have her stand in the rain. She has long hair. It's going to get,
It does get frizzy.
it's going to look like your beard afterwards. So if we can go over, it would be good if we go over there and not out in the rain.
Yeah, wherever you want to go, man.
Okay. Did
I
you
wanna
want me to go as well?
I mean, you're the ultimate records holders over here. You got to figure this out. You want to tell him really quick. This is what was provided to me for an exemption for a state statute, right?
Okay.
For body cameras. And matter of fact, you did the interview, I believe, with Fager in the office.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? The IA for Fager.
I did have an IA, yes, sir.
Yep. And you did an interview with him, and next to him is sitting as the PBA rep.
Okay.
Right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So this is what they exempt for. This statute doesn't exist over here. I have an unlawful delay and I have an unlawful withholding of records.
Okay.
With that sitting there at your desk with every other one of those provided, I think it's your desk, whoever it is, there is a chair in front of you. There's stuff on the wall. There's stuff over here. They're excluding this record 100% and not giving it to me. Gave me a statute that led me down the wrong path. This doesn't exist.
Okay.
Right?
I couldn't find it unless she
find it.
wrote it down wrong, but he couldn't get confirmation that it was written down wrong or anything
Yeah,
either.
they're saying, oh, we'll get back to you later. I'm down here. There's an unlawful delay. You did the interview. You talked about it. We talked about all the stuff. It's in there. There's a 4-character redaction. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. The redactions on the form are 1, 2, 3, 4 characters. You know the little black dots? I line them up.
Talking about for exemptions?
Yes.
I'm not an expert on exemptions, and I don't look at the exemption.
I don't know what anybody here is an expert on. You're an expert on hiding. That's all it is. But on there's a 4-character name. The guy's name is Josh. You put it in ChatGPT, extrapolates who it is. We know who it is in here. You're hiding the body camera, and she's here to try and figure out why. I know Bonnie was like, they can't be doing this. With specificity, I asked her for 119.01, subsection 1, subparagraph F.
If you don't deal with public records.
It's
so that's
state
why I
law.
don't-
This is state law.
What I'm saying is I don't deal with the public records.
Law enforcement officer, state law.
I get what
Law
you're
enforcement officer, state law. 39, the 10s, the 12s, the 112s that protect all you guys. I have to have what this is in writing with specificity. I need to have the correct statute before I leave here, and I need to file a police report for the unlawful withholding of the records.
Okay,
Like
so
I
you
said-
either want clarification on the statute or a report. That's
I
what
want
you're
a
asking for
report
today?
No, I want a report.
you
I know,
want a
definitely
report?
a complaint, a report, and the clarification on the statute. You cannot withhold them for any reason that's there. Like I said, at the top, you know at the top of the body camera show? Top right?
Yeah.
What does it show?
Shows like date, time. all
Date,
that
time.
stuff.
Is that exemptable under the law? No, it's not. That was refused to give to me. It was exempted. It was hidden. It wasn't provided. Is the little speaker that's on your desk, is that exemptable? No, it's not.
I'm not
It's
sure what speaker it is.
it's a black rectangular object on the desk.
Oh, probably near my computer or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I've got a bunch of stuff on my desk. So I don't
Okay,
know.
so are those things redactable? No, they're not. They're not allowed.
Some of them might be.
No, I don't think so, because you provided them in the other videos. Otherwise, you would have redacted them
No, no,
there.
What I'm saying is, depending on what's on the video, if there's something that is protected under Florida state statute, it would be exempted, blurred out, things of that sort.
But all the stuff on your desk, I think she understands what I'm talking about. A pen and pencil.
Oh,
the little thing.
that's not redacted.
Well, I didn't get the body camera. Why didn't you give me the body camera?
Okay, I don't fulfill
Unlawfully
public records
withheld.
request, but I will.
I appreciate. I'll let you get back in. I'm gonna go do this complaint or
Bonnie
whatever.
should be back in like the next 10-15 minutes or so if you want
Yeah.
to stop back in for anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here until I get clarification. I can't leave here without specifically the statute. I don't need the specific, the specificity statute, but I need the one that you lied about here and said that this was it just to get me out of your office.
Okay, I didn't lie to you. I didn't give you anything.
Cops are legally out of lie. Lawler said right out here in front, yeah, we lie to people all the time. So I don't know if you're lying or not.
I deal with professional standards and I supervise the criminal investigation.
There's nothing professional about this department. You lost your accreditation. This department is a hole just like Bunnell.
Okay.
I do want to file the complaint.
Okay.
So what do I need to do?
It's up to you.
I want to do a verbal one?
Verbal one?
Yeah.
Raise your right hand.
All right, here we go. I'll tell you what it is.
Swear everything's true and correct under the best of your knowledge under the pains and penalties of perjury.
Of course I
All right,
do.
so go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, I did a public records request for an investigation between Officer Fager and Officer Checksfield, right? We got that investigation. We got almost all the body camera except for we didn't get one. What I was provided is right here, which is 119.07.3F that says that it's exempted under that. I then subsequently requested for specificity under 119.01 or 119.07.1 subparagraph F, which means you have to do it in writing. She didn't give it to me yet, which is fine. You have time to do that. But when I was misled down this right here with this statute, I went over to the clerk, which is Monique Tuplin.
Monique, too. I'm the assistant.
Assistant clerk.
Yeah.
She couldn't find the statute. They're raising their eyebrows of why you guys are doing this right here, violating state law and excluding without any reasoning under the state law. You have to send, when you send out a letter or when you send out body cameras, you exempt something, you're required by law to put it in there why you exempted it.
Okay.
Then that 119.07.1F brings it up even more to where you have to tell me with specificity. And specificity, like how New Smyrna used it, I asked for body camera or asked for a photo. They redacted the home address of the chief. I said, why did you do that? 119.07.1. They said it is the home address of the chief and it was in his driveway. That's what 119.07.1 does, or subsection F does for you.
Okay.
So they have failed to provide it. You're hiding these records for whatever reason. You didn't specify what it's there. It's now what is considered an unlawful delay. You provided everything else. You didn't provide these, and you're hiding it because of something in there. And like I said, in the footage or in the report, you see who it's about. You see what it's about. You can, if you feel like you need to redact his face and his audio about the specifics of whatever trip it is that he was on, DC trip, I think it says. If you need to redact those specifics of that trip, you redact those. You don't redact the PBA attorney that's sitting next to him. You don't redact all the shit that's on your chair, on your seat there, because those are what they call unlawful redactions. What if I wanted to look into you about the type of pen that you use because someone said that you complained, you threw a pen at them or something like that? I'm just using a hypothetical.
Yeah, I got you.
You can't hide that stuff. And they did, and I want a written report for documentation.
So you want a report, a complaint, and what else?
This is all of it. Yeah, this is the statement.
Okay.
This is the complaint.
That's what you don't want to write anything down.
I don't want you guys do body camera complaints all the time.
I'm specifically asking you don't want to write. This
I do not.
This is perfectly good.
Yep.
You don't want to write it down.
I do not.
Don't want to provide any ID.
You know my ID. You're put on the bottom of it says personally known. I mean, you may not personally know me, but you'll know. Yeah, I personally know who this is. Yeah.
I don't know who. Never had really any major dealings.
Yeah, and if I have to, if I'm required by law to do these types of events where I have to give you my ID and sign
You're
a form,
required to.
okay, then yeah, just let
I'm specifically just asking you if you want to write it down.
Yeah.
Verbal's good. Just
Verbal's
wanna know
good with
if-
me. I'm good with
Okay.
that. I just got to have before here.
Okay.
That would remedy some of this. Now, by asking for this is not part of the investigation. This is part of my constitutional rights under Florida's Constitution and, just how the state law works. I still need this. I don't care what it takes to get it. It wasn't provided at the time on the Just FOIA. I need to have why this was exempted.
I'll
So
go try and see.
I have a copy of that. That's all I need. I came back over here to make it easier for you. It's just a case number or something like that.
All right. So what I was told is this is the statute that our city attorney gave us that it falls under for confidentiality because it might identify a victim.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Okay.
So 794. That makes better sense. Thank you.
So I got clarification. I told him I went and looked. I was like, I don't even see 3F.
Yep.
So 119.0, I don't even know what that was supposed to be, but 794, I believe that's 024.
Yep. I'll take a look
provides
at
the
it.
exemption. You
I'll
can take a look at it.
But they said it still does not give you the right to block out the evidence ID number, the date and time, when it was taken, all that. That's not going to identify him.
I went to get clarification. I was told that
That's
was
all.
the response provided
But-
to us by our city attorney.
Sure, I understand that, but however, city attorney's wrong. Just like in Bunnell, they were unlawfully holding records over there. We're doing a bar complaint over there. This does not satisfy my desire for a written report because, again, you cannot redact that little axon square, the stuff on your desk.
So I'm going to document it. I'm not going to do a report. There's a CAD
You're not
call.
going to do a report?
I'm going to
demanding
document
a report.
in a CAD call.
I'm demanding a report be done. It is a state law violation.
Okay, I'm telling you that I'm going off what our attorney was told.
The attorney
I
told you
provide-
not to do a report?
No, the attorney told us to provide you with the statute.
No,
I guess correctly you were provided the statute. I'm going to document the incident with a CAD number.
Yeah,
Here's
yeah.
the event number.
I'm
And it's going-
demanding a report be done because there's still a state law violation. Even though this is here, this is still a state law violation.
Okay, I will document it with a
In
CAD
a report.
call. If you want the
Does
P
your
number,
policy say that you have to do a report if a citizen demands a report for a state law violation?
we don't have to do a report.
You don't?
No.
Are you sure?
If there's an actual law being broken, I'm going off.
Yeah,
what
this
I'm
is an
telling you.
actual
I'm
law
telling
being
you that
broken.
I'm going to document it with a CAD call with notes.
Uh-huh.
If you want a copy of the P number, you can have it.
No,
If
no, I
not-
want to, as a citizen here, coming here, demanding these public records, it is a state law and a constitutional of Florida violation. I'm demanding a report be done. I don't care if it's three sentences long. See body camera. I want a case number pulled and I want an incident. And you're saying
It's going to be the exact same thing.
no,
gonna
it's
be the
not.
body-
I've done police work. You can't hit me, man.
What do you mean? It's a narrative in the CAD comments is no different than a narrative in the
Then
report.
just do the report and satisfy your citizen's request. I just need a case number.
There's that.
I need a case number. That's all I need.
You get your P number.
No, I want a case number. I want a report done.
Okay. All right.
And I'll get a case number, right? Or are you just walking away with it? Am I getting a case number, you think? You got a radio. I don't think you did. I think you're again. That's what you're doing.
This one's a masterclass in government stonewalling and citizen persistence. The auditor shows up at the records department demanding to know why a specific police body cam video was withheld from a public records request. The department claimed it was exempt under Florida statute, a statute that doesn't even exist. When he calls them out, things get awkward fast. The clerk can't explain it, another staffer admits confusion, and the attorney who supposedly approved it is conveniently in a meeting. The auditor points out the obvious. They're using a fake statute to hide evidence. He cites the correct law, which requires agencies to provide exemptions in writing with specificity. Instead, they gave him a made-up citation to cover for what looks like an unlawful delay and concealment of public records. When he finally corners the officer involved, even he admits the body cam exists but can't explain why it was withheld. The department then scrambles, claiming a victim confidentiality statute, but that still doesn't justify blocking out timestamps, evidence numbers, or items on a desk. The auditor demands a formal police report for unlawful withholding of public records, but the officer refuses, saying they'll just note it in CAD. That's not compliance, that's cover-up. Let's keep going.
Oh, building's apartment. Look at this. Oh, it's this guy with the short attitude last time. I remember him. You're welcome. Keep working. Get to work. What are you looking at? Give me a look like that. These are the people that try to shut down the jobs like and stuff like that. I already have his business card. This guy right here, I got his business card. Trust me, I have it. Like, I have it in my sexy collection. We gotta find it. He's from the 5th precinct. Oh man, you know how hard it's gonna be to find it? Let's see. Where is it? 5th precinct. I'll get another one. We'll just get one more when he's done. I can't look for it. I'll get another one.
Don't reach the car. Don't reach the car. Don't reach the car. Don't reach my car.
Reach? I can't reach in your car. Your window's closed. I'm looking inside your car. It's a city car. I wasn't even bothering him. All right, get him out of here, but I wasn't bothering him. I'm looking in. I pay for this though. This is city taxes. Yes, I do.
Thing is being stolen over here. I don't know if you're gonna steal this or not.
In front of the cops?
I don't know if you're gonna steal this or not.
You know me. I already got your business card. You know who I am.
I'm perfectly fine with it.
I know. So tell him.
Don't touch
You don't
the
gotta
car.
tell me what to do. Don't give me
Stop.
directives. I already know what to do.
Stop, dude.
I know what to do.
Stop. I know you do, but just stop.
Why I gotta stop? Tell him to stop. I'm looking in to see what the city official cars are. That's the city. You work. Who do you work for? The city, right?
I'm doing my work.
I know who you are. Department of Buildings. I know who you are. Trust
You
me.
don't have to worry about it.
I know who you
You
are.
don't have to worry about it.
All right, you don't either. Listen, I'm not bothering you. I'm not bothering your investigation. No. I'm gonna go back to work. I'm working right now. It's my job. So
Okay. It's your job.
can I have your business cards now since O'Connell? Yeah, because I feel like you guys are gonna violate my rights. Because you gotta teach him. You gotta teach him the First Amendment. Then teach him the First Amendment. Leave me alone. I'm not bothering you. I never said nothing.
My privacy, okay?
Did I say anything to him? Did I say anything to him? You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you. I never said on teach him. Learn. Who said anything about slave now? What are we talking about?
Not to be slave from you, okay? Okay or not? I'm not your slave.
Who's talking about slaves? Where'd you come up with
It's a
slaves?
city car, okay?
It is a city car.
What are you gonna do? You gonna steal it?
Now you're making allegations. You know, now you're making allegations. Now you're harassing me. Now you're harassing me. No. Now he's harassing me. Now he's making allegations. He's not making allegations?
You're bothering him too. It goes both ways.
What did I say to you when I came here?
You're creeping into people's car. You're peering in.
This is a city car. I'm allowed to look at it. Doesn't matter. On a public sidewalk, I'm allowed to look
It
in.
belongs to the city. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the city.
And who pays for the city cars?
Everybody, all together.
Exactly.
It doesn't belong to
I
you,
pay for
though.
them too.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, I don't pay for
If
this.
it belonged to you, you would be allowed to drive it. You can't. It doesn't belong to
But
you.
who funds the cars?
Not about who funds
Who
it, about
funds the
who
cars?
owns.
But who funds it?
Different than who owns.
funds it?
Different.
But
than
he
who
works for the
owns.
city. Listen, I wasn't following your investigation. I
hear
never
you,
even
but
said a
stop.
word to you guys. He came up to me.
By creeping in on his car.
You know I stand by your prison. I look in your
I know
cars
you
too.
do.
I know.
Okay.
All right. So what's the problem? I'm allowed to do this. This is a protected activity. Yes, I am. I'm allowed to do
Perfectly
this.
fine. I get
I
you.
know it is. So why you
Stop.
bother me? Talk to him, bro. That's what I'm saying. So get out of here. Go back to work, bro. Why you bothering me though? Why you harassing me now?
Because you're antagonizing him.
I didn't ever talk to. I never said a word to him. He made allegations. No.
Anybody would.
All right, so since you work for the city, I'm gonna find out who your name is. Trust me, and we're gonna make a complaint with Department of Buildings. I know who Department of Buildings is. Trust me, pal. So I can look it all day. Don't tell me to stop. You don't give me directives either. Believe me, you won't give me directives. He's got to learn the First Amendment. Unbelievable. Look at them bootlicking. Look at them all kissing each other. Come on, bro. He's got to learn the First Amendment, though. He lives here. No, you guys don't know it. I guarantee you don't know it. Do you know the 5 points of the First Amendment? Do you know the 5 points? I'm antagonizing people? Yo, your boy knows I wasn't. And Sarge, that's why you can't be a sergeant no more. That's why you shouldn't be a sergeant no more. He should be a sergeant. Your boy should be a sergeant, not you.